everyone. So after I added some videos for people, I had a couple of the instructors ask me how to create a YouTube video or embed a YouTube video into Blackboard. And it's actually pretty easy. All you need to do is have your video pulled up. So some weird suggestions. But I have my video pulled up here that I just created about creating an item with ADA compliance. And I have the URL, which I'm going to copy. Then I'm going to go in here into build content. And there's this thing called mashups. So, sorry, my computer keeps trying to update me while I'm talking here. For mashups, you can do Flickr photos, SlideShare presentations, YouTube video, or Blackboard open content. I use the YouTube video probably the most because it's pretty easy to do. So you click YouTube video, again, build content, and then mashups. This pops up. Now you can search for a video under a type if you want. So let's say I just want a TED Talk. I might press TED Talks in there and search through. But I find that it's really not as helpful to search in this toolbar. It's really better to search on YouTube, find what you want, and then copy and paste the URL. So you paste it in there, and then you press go. Sometimes, even when you do have the URL, 2 or 3 choices will come up. So just make sure that you know what it looks like. And here's my video, Blackboard compliance, creating an item with ADA compliance. I'm going to copy this description. I'm going to select that. I copied the description just for our purposes here. So here, once it pops up, now you're adding the content. You can change the name. A lot of times I do change the name on things. Many times for students, I'll put whether it's optional or whether it's required, and then I'll color code it. So all of my optional videos, I think right now are in this blue, and all of my required videos are in the red. So it's kind of a nice visual right away, and then you can type here in the name, like say you want it to be optional Blackboard for instructors, right? Here in this box, you can type a description. You can take this, yeah, it's not going to let me do that. You can take this straight from the video like I have here. You can leave it blank. I think for students, it's very helpful to have a short description. It's not going to let me delete that little box there. It's easy. It's good for students to have a short description of what the video is, just so that they know beforehand. The other nice thing is that it tells you the duration. So a student can kind of plan their time a little bit better that way. And then that's it. Then you just, if you want to show the URL so that they can watch it on YouTube, you can click yes. You can show the YouTube information or not, however you decide. I like to leave it as a thumbnail, but you can embed it as well. You can also, and then that's it. I'm going to press submit while I'm talking here because my internet's a little bit slow. So what you can do now that that's on the page, right down there, one of the things that you can do with these is you can embed them into the item. So if you watch the video about how to create an item with ADA compliance, in your item, you can embed a video. You can also put a video in a course module. So if you go back to looking at creating a course module, I showed how to do one for a syllabus, which I think is kind of useful for students to have. But if you have a lesson plan that you've used a course module for, where you're teaching a concept, you can embed a video in there and have the students watch the video as part of the lesson, which is really nice for online classes. For classes that are in person, I use videos a lot of times for supplemental instruction. So if a student misses a class and there's a video on a certain concept, I might have that in there for them. Or just if it helps them to hear it from another instructor besides me. A lot of times, because I create my own videos, I'll have the videos from my online class for my in-person class to watch in case they want to go over material again, whatever the case may be. So once you have the video in here, you can click to watch it. And there it is. That's it. They can watch it right here in Blackboard. I'm going to mute it. Or they can, if they go to share, then they can find Hang on a second because it's loading. When you click share, the YouTube link comes up for it, and they can copy and paste that into YouTube if they want to watch it on YouTube. Make sure, and this is, I think, again, going with the ADA compliance, make sure that there is closed captioning. If you notice, YouTube closed caption this one for me automatically because it is for educational purposes and because I'm talking into a really good microphone where everything is very clear. So the closed captioning is pretty accurate. It's about maybe 90% accuracy on there. So for students who need that accommodation, that can be really helpful. So that's it. That's how to put a YouTube video into your classes. You can see here I showed the URL, so that's there too, just in case it doesn't work in Blackboard. It can be really helpful. That's it. So, and the next one is going to be about how to add your unit goals into your SLOs, your student learning outcomes, into your course folders. So thanks everybody. Have a great day.